Are you a responder or do you react? Hey, Jason here. If you've been following the channel, you've been seeing me go around Johannesburg showing you how beautiful of a place it is, how safe it is, and how great the people are here. And most importantly, you've been seeing me talk about success, what it is, how to get it, in the three areas of life that I focus on: happiness, health, and wealth. And so, if you don't remember the definition of success, the definition defined by Earl Nightingale back in the 50s, is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And the key thing here is the progressiveness. And so this is why I'm asking in the question, do you respond to people or do you react to people? Because this is very crucial. Because most of us are not aware, or most of us just haven't been taught emotional intelligence, and I'm a person that was included, and I've just started on this journey the last couple of years. I was someone who always reacted to everything around me. And what I mean by that is, if someone may have said something or didn't do something that I felt was right, I would get angry. I would start being mad, cursing, doing all of this. Someone cut me off in traffic, I'm, blowing my lid for no damn reason, like just silliness. And most of us are reactors. We've been taught to react instead of learning how to respond. And before you be like, no, Jason, I don't do that, I'm a responder. This is how people do when they respond. Someone who responds processes the information, dissects it down, and then they decide how they want to respond to that information. And you may be like, okay, Jason, now that sounds simple. We all do that. The truth is, we don't do that. And I'm gonna give you a prime example. And this is with me. And this is how I was a reactor back when I was in Panama. So at that point, I was doing a little side hustle. Was going to get into flipping used cars there. And the guy, he was like, "Oh, I just need $600. I have two cars that I can have them both up and running in less than a month. Wouldn't cost more than another $400." Okay, cool. I'm all in. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know that side of the business. And then, after I got the cars, every freaking day it was just an excuse from this guy. Oh, I don't have money for this. I don't have money for that. And then, like I told him at one point, I'm like, dude, if there ain't no cars to sell, there ain't nobody gonna get you money. And I told him, I was like, yo, I don't sleep with you. I'm not giving you money. Like, that ain't my job. We went into a business deal, blah, blah, blah. Now, fast forward a couple of weeks, still same ass excuses, nothing being done. Then I just blew my lid. I got angry. I threatened the dude. Could have went to jail if the police wanted to. I was ready to beat the dude up. Like, I was really pissed off. I'm like, dude, you sitting there talking about, here's an opportunity. Oh, you just need someone to come help and invest in them. When somebody come, you don't want to do work. You want to be lazy. You want to go out and drink. You want to go chase women. You don't want to do the job. And anybody who knows me personally knows I am a business-oriented person. And what I mean by that is I will sacrifice anything in the terms of gaining something in business. I will sacrifice my personal happiness. I will sacrifice getting to meet a nice woman. All of these things, like most of these things where people would throw these things to the side, throw business to the side to do this. I'm not that type of person. And that's one of the things that a lot of people here in Johannesburg don't get, especially with the women. Sometimes they're interested in me. And even if I'm interested in them back, if I'm in the middle of doing business, I don't care. Money makes me happy. A lot of people probably be like, yo, that's messed up. But it's the truth. I like living in a nice flat. I like going to nice restaurants. I like being able to have a personal driver to drive me around. I like being able to travel. It takes money to do those things. So for me, I don't care about if I missed this opportunity to talk to this lady, or I could have got her number or something. Those things don't matter to me. And so it's really like mind-boggling here, because sometimes people are like, what is this dude into? Like, what type of chick he like? I can even see when people that bring a different chick just to see, like, oh, I'm gonna do something. And I'm like, dude, I'm in a business mode right now. Once I'm in business mode, I don't care about nothing else. And unless you're talking another way to make money, I'm not finna listen to you. And the reason why I say that is because I had to learn to become that person. I became a responder. I started processing information instead of reacting to the things that was coming into me. And I'm gonna be real with you, like, it is not the easiest thing in the world. Like, there's days where you just want to punch somebody. You're like, dude, this is just stupid. Like, you just want to punch them. And you don't want to be like that. And this is the reason why. The way the law of attraction and the master universal law of vibration works, the energy that we put out comes back to us. And this energy is one of the reasons why most of us don't have the longevity of life that we want. This is one of the reasons why most of us don't have the health that we want. This is the reason why a lot of us don't have the financial means that we want. It's because we're throwing out toxic energy instead of processing what's going on around us and responding correctly with the energy that we want to come back to us. That whole Bible verse, do unto your neighbors as you do unto your neighbors as you do unto yourself, whatever is, I think that's how it go. But it's very true. When someone is talking to you, even if someone is cursing you out, you should want to send only loving energy back to that person. Because yes, it may seem like they're cussing you out as the individual, but the reality is they're cursing themselves. Our words are incantations. That energy that comes out of those words means something. They do something. And they physically create the universe all around us. This is why the universe is forever expanding, because we're forever speaking new energy into existence. And this isn't just mumbo jumbo, hocus pocus stuff. Like, this is science. This is complete science. Like, if you sit with a glass of water and you say negative things to it, if you look at that water at a cellular level, it breaks down into chaotic patterns. You take another glass of water and you speak loving words to that water, it makes beautiful crystalline symmetrical structures. Like, this has been documented for over 30, 40 years, but no one is telling us this as the mass. And really think about it. When was the last time you were just so irate, you were so angry, you were just so pissed off at something? Did anything positive happen to your life within the 2 to 3 days after that event? Most likely not. But now let's go back to a memory of where you was extremely happy. Something really brought you joy. Did you see within the next 2 to 3 days of that event that things just started lining up for you? This is the things that we have to start doing. This is what we have to start realizing. We are forever attracting the physical world that is around us. And this is one of the reasons why I always tell people, I don't want to hear about Johannesburg being dangerous. I don't see danger here. I see good, hardworking people. I see people who are trying to take care of their families. I see people who are just trying to survive, trying to figure it out, trying to make their way through load shedding. Like, I see great people here. I don't see the negativity. And one of the reason being is I don't watch the news. Everyone who tells me how dangerous it is they always watch the news. And here's a little task for you if you're willing to do it. If you're a person that watched the news for one day, just one day, mark down how many negative things that news media has said. Then go in that same day and mark down how many positive things it said. I guarantee you, within a 30-minute to an hour news break segment, you will have over 20 to 30 negative things. And there probably will be one positive thing. And usually if it's a positive thing, it's about kids. But think about that. There's so many adults out here doing positive things. There's so many women out here doing positive things. There's so many men out here doing positive things. Like past Saturday, where I went to Edenvale to the gym to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with the guys. And mind you, I have no background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Never done that. Never done MMA, grappling, wrestling, none of that type of stuff. But do you know how supportive of a place that was? Do you know how caring and compassionate they were? They even invited me out to go have drinks with them. And when I say drinks, I don't mean alcohol, people. I had some kind of fruit icy thingy. And but no one's talking about that. The news media is not talking about those people. The news media is not going around showing the people that are trying to do good here, trying to show the people that are trying to make a difference here. Like even in Edenvale, like I met, you'll see a video on next month. I'm gonna go to the event that they have, where it's he's a military guy, been in the service for a while here. Really great guy. Had great conversation with him, and he has a whole hobby store where it's all modeled aircrafts, tanks, trains, all of these things. And all these things, a lot of these things he put together himself, and he's trying to teach the new generation of how to do these type of arts and crafts. But why isn't there a news media showing that? Not only would that help generations of kids who may want to go and do things after school or on their free time, it would also, people who are interested in those type of hobbies were starting to learn about, hey, I can go here and do this. But even most importantly, that would bring more business to his shop. Like, really think about this. Why is it Jason, as an American who came to South Africa 6 months ago, why is it that I'm going around showing all these beautiful areas about this place, and your own news media will not do it? There's a reason why. They want you to stay in a reactive state. Because when we're in a reactive state, we don't change nothing in our lives. It took me to slow down and start realizing, like, yo, what the fuck am I angry about? And once I started realizing that, I was like, yo, I need to learn how to respond better to people. But most importantly, I need to learn how to respond better to myself, because I know what I want from my life. And the only way I'm going to get it is through the words that I speak to myself and to the other people around me. And this is why I'm always trying to speak, always making sure to speak positivity, to be a cheerleader for people. If someone like, oh man, I'm thinking about I should do this, do it. Go do it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Go do it. Why not? And once I started doing it, I started seeing my life was changing around me. And even like as today is Monday, January 23rd. Most people may not know this. This is exactly the 365th day it's been since I've been able to physically touch and speak to Chantel. And I'm still having one of the happiest days of my life. Like, really think about that. I could be very reactive to this date in my head and just be miserable, depressed, walking around bitching. But I choose to respond with the energy that I want in this world. This is why I'm doing this video. Like, I'm responding to the things that are going through. Like, everything may look like roses and rainbows on the outside, but we're all dealing with our own hell on the inside. And the only way to get through our hell, like Dante's Inferno, we have to climb through this emotional ladder and start responding with the emotions that we want to use. And so I hope you got some value from this. Do that little exercise with the media. I'm telling you, if you do it, you're gonna really open your eyes. You're gonna be like, yo, this is some negative ass shit. Why am I listening to this? And then once you stop listening to it, I guarantee you're gonna start seeing changes in your life. You're gonna start seeing new people come into your life. And then you're gonna start seeing people that you just realize, yo, this energy don't match with me anymore, man. I'm good, I'm gonna let you be. I wish you the best, but I can't fuck with you. And that's how it is, man. Like, it's too many people are overcomplicating this law of attraction. And the main thing you need to be focused on, instead of saying, I want to be a billionaire, I want to be a billionaire. What is the energy you putting out? Focus on the energy you're putting out. Focus on how you respond to people. And stop reacting to people and everything around you. And you'll start seeing the changes and the blessings come into your life. So I hope you got some value from this. Time for me to go get a haircut and start my morning walking around the city. And I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you hit the like button. Share this with someone who could use this type of information. We now live in a world of collaboration. The more we collaborate and share with others, the more blessings that come back to us. And so have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.